Thank God for another week on dating and courtship, and today we are looking at love languages. Love languages. I'm here, your host, ekfrimpongtheteacher, the teacher, and welcome to the KOK family, the Kingdom of Knowledge family. We are here to impact you. I'm blessed to be here with you once again. And as we started this playlist on dating, I have been taking you through the things you need to master, the things you need to understand now, the things you need to carry on into the marriage. If you get these things right, you are sure that the marriage will have about 80 to 90% of success. And I can assure you that when you follow the things on the playlist, you will have a successful marriage, and all glory will not be to me, but will be to God. Okay, so love language is a theory that was developed and researched into by Gary Chapman. This theory has been accepted worldwide. It has come to stay, and it is part of love, relationship, and marriage community issues. Therefore, we need to understand and appreciate this and see how best we can identify them in our marriage and our relationship, and build on them and make our relationship a happy and a wonderful one. Gary Chapman, in his book, named 5 different love languages. And today we are going to look at the 5 different love languages. So this playlist is love language 1. I'll do the love language 2 for us to appreciate the other side of the story. The love language, he wrote about word 5. 1, he talked about words of affirmation. Words of affirmation saying that there is a group or there are people or individuals whose love language is words of affirmation. They are the people who will fall in love with you because of how sweet you tell them sweet words. How you tell them sweet words. You are wonderful. You are the queen of my heart. You are so beautiful. You are so handsome. I can't sleep without you. How I wish you were in my hands. All those things. There are people whose love language is words of affirmation. Telling them words that makes them feel wonderful and feel beautiful inside. There are others whose love language is physical touch. They will always be around you. They want to hold your hand. They want to sit on you, put their hands on you. They want you to always be around them. This is the second love language. The third love language, he talked about gifts. That there are people whose love language is gifts. All they want and all they need is for you to shower them gifts. Yes, pour on them gifts. I bought a toffee for you. I bought a car for you. I bought an iPhone for you. And when these things, we hear them, you hear other ladies say, what will I use iPhone for? What will I use car for? What will I use the house for? So they are trying to tell you that that's not their love language. Although we have come to think that most ladies' love language or pouring on them or giving them showers of gifts. No, it's not always true. It's not always true. So that's the third. The fourth one is quality time. There are others whose love language is quality time. On their birthday, don't buy them gifts. Such people on their birthday, go and sit by them and spend the day with them. It is enough for them than buying a house at the richest city in the world. For them, it is so wonderful to have spent a 24-hour or an 8-hour with you out of your busy schedule. The love language is quality time. So that is the fourth one. And there is the fifth one, the act of service. There are others whose love language act of service. They want their husband to be in the kitchen and have prepared a meal for her and has presented it to her. They want their husband to be doing everything for her. She wished the husband would have bathed her that day. They wish their husband would go out and buy the groceries and everything they need for the house. How they wish their husbands will close work and come and pick the children from home, get them dressed, put them to bed. Their love language is act of service. So, on dating and courting, it is important at this hour, within the 6 months, that we are able to identify our partner's love language. We must know this and jot it in our book of records. In our book of records, we should know our partner's love language. It is key element to note. Imagine that your wife's or your woman's, forgive me for using wife and husband, because I'm just coming from staying married and I'm here doing dating and courtship. So imagine that your woman's love language is quality time, and on her birthday you bought her a car. You know, she'll smile, but Charlie, I wish he could even spend 2 hours with me. That's what she'll say. She'll smile. Thank you for the car. Oh, thank you for the cake. But if you have kept your money in your pocket and had spent 2 hours with her, she will be forever grateful that you took that time out of your busy schedule to spend it with her. So it is key that we know the love language. Imagine that your ladies or your guys' love language is physical touch, and you guys are walking in town and he wants to put his hand around your neck or hold your hand and you say, no, don't touch me. You are just telling him or her you don't love him or her. So love language simply means that these individuals define love by these 5 elements. So if her love language is gift, for him, if his love language is gift, and you buy him a slippers, you buy him boxes, you buy him singlet, you buy him shirt, he thinks you love him. If her love language is quality time, and you close work every day, and you go to her, and you sit there till 11 p.m. and you leave, she thinks you love her. If her love language is the act of service, and she needs you to pick up something for her whilst you are in town, and you say, I can't, my path will not lead me to where you want to send me. So sorry, honey, I can't do it. You are telling her you don't love her. Love language is important, and at this juncture, we need to know the love language of our partner. We need to be well vested in their love language. Also, we also must have this in mind that we all don't have one particular love language, but what the truth is this: our love languages, all the 5 languages, can be found in every individual. Yes, but one dominates. So one will make up a 60, 70, 80% of the person's love language, depending on the individual. So you have one love language which is above 50%. You get it? So you have, let's say, someone whose love language is quality time. You go to her, you spend the day with her, she's so happy, and you But in her, it's also the gift language. So when you satisfied the dominant factor, adding the gift, which is maybe 10% in her, will also top up to the 50% you have already covered, making it 60% and making it wonderful. I hope you understand. So that is how love languages work. And at this point in the relationship, we need to know the love language of our partners. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. I'll bring you love language 2 and love language 3. But then we'll be done with love languages, and you will appreciate and be able to love your partner wonderfully. See you same time next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Ciao.